Welcome back to Mad Ginger Customs. So today I came out here to do some work on the F100. And it's 20 degrees in the garage. It's cold. Here's what we're gonna do. I don't know if you guys have seen these things. They have these things on Amazon. And these are diesel heaters. They're 8 kW. So 8 kW equates to like 27,000 BTU-ish. You know, they're for like camping and putting in your car and carbon monoxide yourself to death.
Allegedly.
I started to kind of install it, then I'm like, you know what, maybe people are like me and they're freezing in their garage. So it has an air intake on the bottom here, right? And then it has an exhaust. So this is stainless steel tubing, and then you run this outside, obviously. So what it does is it'll pull air through the back and then push it out the front. It's got a heat exchanger in it. So basically, it's only supposed to use 1 gallon of diesel for 8 hours. That seems pretty economical because diesel here as well, I live in Connecticut, which is the, you know, tax capital of the world. I think it's like $4.65 a gallon right now. That's a lot for diesel. It's better than the propane unit I have, and supposedly this is quiet because when I run the propane bullet, I can't run the camera because it's so loud. So I'm going to do a really short video on this to help you guys out if you're in the same position I am. This is the exhaust pipe. I actually cut, you know, a good inch and a half off of here. So I could just throw this thing on some like 2x3s just so I could get it up in the air. So this won't sit on the ground. Because this will get hot enough to burn wood. I'm on concrete and I'm going to put it on concrete, but it's going to go through wood. So I just have to make some type of flange right here for the wall, you know. So I don't have this resting on the wood. And we're going to try to run it. I also have, this is a power supply. So what this does is this switches from 120 to 12 volt. So this is what you get inside. You can buy actually this thing by itself. This is actually the heat exchanger burner. And then this is just a little tank, and this is a fuel pump. These things will tick when they run. It'll just tick, tick, tick as it, you know, it's going up and down pumping. If that's noisy for you, they actually make a quiet version of that. Exhaust goes in the front, air inlet in the back. Basically just comes up and you're supposed to like strap it to the back of this, you know. Doesn't even matter. So this thing does not fit in here super well. So what I would suggest and what I'm going to do is use some ultra copper, and I'm going to throw some on the inside of that before we put the clamp on it, just so we can seal it up, because I don't want this thing dumping diesel smoke into the shop. Alright, so just about every piece of bracketry they send you is almost useless. Like, this doesn't fit the piping, it doesn't fit the tubing, that's useless. So I just put a zip tie. This is just a little air filter for the inlet. You don't even need to use that, doesn't matter. Power supply, just, you know, quickly wired up. We'll just zip tie it all. I was gonna just Velcro it to the top, but I'm afraid that if I spill diesel, it'll get on it. I was gonna put it on the side, but again, I'm afraid if I spill diesel, I may just run it down the side here. It is extremely cold in here though, and that's definitely not gonna stick if I do that. Maybe I'll just like screw it to the wood or something back there. So basically, in a nutshell, short of punching a hole through the wall, this thing's assembled, and I guess we'll plug it in and try to get it running. So I'm gonna go punch a hole in the wall. I punched a hole with a hole saw, and then I took a piece of pipe right here. It's 1 1/4, and I hammered it in there as like a metal sleeve. And now I'm gonna take some leftover header wrap, and I'm gonna wrap that pipe up with it and slide it in there. That way it insulates it from the sleeve, and the sleeve should stay cool. Honestly, if it burns it to the ground, I'm probably better off, guys. Working in a barn sucks, but it's better than nothing. I used to work outside. So anyway, that's the end result. Metal sleeve, header wrapped. And my nose is already running. So let's go and install this little muffler on the outside. So welcome to the back of my barn. It's this is what we're looking like here with our little muffler. It does have a, you know, drip hole, so make sure that's on the bottom. I'm not sure how I like that, but honestly nobody can see it, so whatever. I'm gonna trim back all this crap in the spring anyway. Looks like we're ready to fire it up. And you guys want to see this thing run? Man, we bought this thing, had high hopes for it. I really love Internationals. The box is scabby, but it's actually like really solid. Dog legs are whooped. She's got a lot of dents, but this is technically a one owner. And I got a title for it and everything. But it's got a 304 with a 3-speed. A couple whiskey dents. I don't care about that. I was gonna make it a short bend, slam it down. What do you guys think? You want to do a willet start? Maybe we'll do a willet start on it. I tried, like when I bought it. It does like roll over, I know that. We got it to pop and sputter. I think I got to rebuild the carb, throw some ignition components at it, and I bet it would run. Internationals are tough as nails. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll do this next. Everybody loves a willet start, right? Okay. This is the instruction book that comes with it. It tells you how to do basic function on this. It looks like to adjust temperature. It's all in Celsius. I don't know how to adjust it to Fahrenheit, which obviously that doesn't really matter, I guess. It does have a timed start you can do. It does have like an on-off, like shutdown, time shutdown. It does have this remote that you have to pair, which I think I tried to do. It's got some kind of Wi-Fi signal, so I mean, I don't know if you can do it remotely, probably. So I think we're going to try this remote and just turn it on and see what happens. Okay, it says on. The fan came on. This red indicator means the glow plug is on. And this says it's pulling and pushing out of the intake and exhaust. So let's see what happens if it fires up and lights my entire place on fire.
I want to burn her to the ground.
I'm sure we'll hear it if it starts. I did fill it with diesel. It does not appear to be leaking on the bottom. One guy, I read a review that says, oh, the gas tank, fuel tank was split right down the middle and he dumped fuel in it and it just dumped all over the floor. Diesel's expensive. Let's not do that. Oh, that's the fuel pump ticking. Oh, that is loud. Well, I guess that's better than... Oh, the fuel pump light came on. Okay. Maybe once it gets some fuel in it, it'll quiet down. They do make a quiet option for this. Okay, fan's coming up speed. Alright, it's making noise now like it's lit. Should probably look outside and see if we can see smoke. Alright, so it's up to 33 degrees. Okay, here comes the... Oh, wait, here it goes. I can feel heat coming out of it. Man, she's really kind of spooling now. This is going to be a lot quieter, but I mean, it's not bad, guys. It's not like a bullet heater. All right, let's see what we got going on out here. Oh yeah, it smells like diesel. Not terrible. That's about the noise it makes, so that's pretty quiet. If you got neighbors, you wouldn't hear that. All right, 168 degrees. I think I'm going to try to put this on here and kind of aim it up a little bit. It's just continually going up. I'm going to start working on the F100 for the other video. I don't know if that video will come out before this one, but I'm shooting them at the same time. We bought a bunch of wrong parts for it, and I'm hoping it's going to work out. You guys might think it's funny, but hey, it might work. And if it doesn't, I'll show you guys it doesn't work. 170 degrees. All right, this thing's been running for about, I don't know, 25 minutes. It's consistent 170 degrees. That's hot coming out of there. Now, the concern would be here, right? It's discoloring the stainless piping, right? But this, I can put my hand on, where it goes through the wall with the header wrap, and then the sleeve is not even warm. Like, this is not hot. Any of this is not even warm. So that I'm not really too concerned about. I think that's gonna be fine. Probably should put a screw in this. So much air coming through. There's air just blasting through here. Coming out from outside. Should probably get a case of spray foam. But, I mean, I don't know, guys. If you guys are thinking about getting one of these things, it does function. We'll wrap it up. I'm gonna let it run and we'll wrap it up and see. Does it warm up the space? Fun fact, I didn't even have it turned up all the way. I'll hit this thing and it tells you the hertz of the pump and how it's pumping. I just turned it up, the fan went up. Oh, this thing's really hot. All right, probably should have done that from the beginning. That's on me, guys.
Do you really think I'd be that stupid?
I didn't realize it wasn't turned up all the way, but it says it is now. So, wow, that's okay. Yeah, that's a lot hotter. Let's see what she does. All right, guys, overall, it's been running for like 40 minutes, and it's raised the temp in the garage like 6 degrees. Not a lot, but it was 20 this morning. Now it's 30 something, but the temp went up outside. Do the math, subtract square root of a triangle. I don't know, it's working, right? So I'm working in basically this space today because we're taking that apart. And I'm in a hoodie. I could technically just be in a thermal, and this thing's warming it up just fine for me. So if we were 40 degrees in here, with it being, you know, 20-ish outside, I'm all right with it. So we're gonna let it run. Overall, for the money, I don't think it's bad. It's like 105 bucks or something like that. Plus, you know, I have the 120 to 12 volt. You can just run it off car battery and trickle charger. But other than that, I bought this myself. This wasn't given to me by a manufacturer. So at the end of the day, I think it's worth your money. So check it out. I'll put a link in the description. You know, subscribe, like, share, do all the normal stuff. And hopefully it'll warm up your garage a little bit. Thanks for watching.